Good afternoon and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Craig and I'm part of the Coral Expeditions sales team and I'm based in Brisbane. It's great to have you with me to discover this epic 3-week journey through the islands and atolls of the Western Pacific's Micronesia. Now, this is a journey to picture postcard paradise beaches and reefs. It's also, in a sense, a journey back in time to traditional village life, World War II relics, ancient civilization ruins, and so much more. You'll visit amazing places, spend time with people who call these islands home, see incredible animals up close, all a small group of fellow travelers eager to learn and discover, just like yourself. Now, firstly, we'll go through this wonderful itinerary place by place, and then I'll detail the ship facilities and crew. So sit back, relax, perhaps grab a tropical cocktail, and enjoy the next half an hour or so as we journey to Micronesia. So our through the islands and atolls of Micronesia, it's a 21-night itinerary going from Rabaul to Sorong, departing on the 14th of February next year. Now, because of the remoteness of the destinations we visit on this itinerary, we've included the charter flights from Cairns to Rabaul and from Sorong back to Darwin. Now, that's all included in the cruise fare. Now, on these charter flights, you'll be accompanied by a crew from Coral Expeditions using a commercial airline, so rest assured you'll be in capable hands throughout this entire journey. Now, the rhythm of this cruise is generally a full day at sea and then a visit to one of these amazing islands. Now, that day at sea gives you the opportunity to learn all about the next destination from our guest lecturers who are expert in these areas, and they're on board and with us for the entire journey. Now, you'll meet the ship and the crew in Rabaul. It's the perfect place to start. It's one of the best harbours in the Pacific. And as you can see, there's dramatic scenery with volcanic peaks, lush greens, and the blue waters of Papua New Guinea. Now, the first island that we'll visit after that day at sea is Kapinga-Morangi. It's the most southerly point of Micronesia, and it's a Polynesian outlier. It's located about 750 kilometres from the main island, the state of Pohnpei. The total area of the atoll, including the lagoon, is 74 square kilometres, and it's got 33 wooded islets on the eastern side, and only a population of about 500 people. Here you will get to visit the local village where islanders are well known for their wooden carvings. There's also an opportunity to purchase handmade souvenirs and swim in these pristine azure waters. Now, the next two islands is firstly Kosrae. It's known as the Island of the Sleeping Lady. Here you'll get to explore the Lilu ruin site, which was once an impressive city covering 20 hectares with an extensive canal system, social structure, and tombs. Enjoy snorkeling and diving or kayaking in the mangrove habitats. Explore the islands by guided jungle walks, visit the giant clam farm, or spend time conversing with local people, including a traditional performance. Then the next island visit is the island of Pohnpei. It's actually known as the Venice of the Pacific, and it was an ancient city with a royal civilization. So you'll visit the archaeological site of Nan Madol, and it's a stone city with many ocean-filled canals and channels. So next up is Ant Atoll. It's a UNESCO biosphere preserve. Now the rulers have refused all attempts to develop this area, preferring it to remain in its natural state. And it's home to a stunning coral reef where you can snorkel or dive. The lagoon also has a thriving population of grey reef sharks. Now, after exploring the island, the crew will set up a fantastic remote barbecue lunch, which will be one of the highlights of the day. Now, next up is Truk Lagoon. Now, it's a protective reef of about 225 kilometers, enclosing a wonderful natural harbour. And that's why it was the perfect location for Japan's World War II South Pacific base. It was the site of a major United States attack called Operation Hailstone in February 1944. And that aerial bombardment left behind many wrecks, which now provide world-class wreck diving. So it's a great opportunity for certified divers to do up to 3 dives on various wrecks. Our expedition leader will arrange for a historical guided walk, including the abandoned Air Force Base on Eton Island. Next up, we have Polywat Atoll. Stroll through the local village for a guided look into their lifestyle and culture of the local people. Enjoy a relaxing afternoon swim in the crystal clear waters. Like, check out that photo, that looks amazing. And then treat yourself to afternoon tea and mimosas on a remote, uninhabited atoll. How perfect does that sound? Next up is Lomatrek. You'll be welcomed into the village with leis, local dancing and singing. Local guides will then take you around the village to learn about medicines and local crafts. Lomatrek is a coral atoll made up of 3 islands. Here you'll witness demonstrations of weaving and the creation of traditional foods, as well as you can go canoe sailing with the locals or enjoy a snorkel, swim, or dive. Now, one of the most traditional villages in Micronesia, Iflik is determined to maintain a cultural integrity that we are privileged to experience. You get to learn the history behind these warriors. Now, before European contact, its warriors invaded the outer islands in Yap, as well as some of the outer islands in Truk. You'll be welcomed by villagers in traditional ceremonial headdresses and later enjoy a guided walk where you can watch and try the local art of weaving and basket making. Enjoy another spectacular snorkel, swim or dive, as well as bird watching on a remote beach. Next off, we're up to Yap Island. Now, the main island of Yap is famous for its stone currency. These are actually limestone discs spanning in size from 4 meters right down to 4 centimeters in diameter. You'll experience the famous bamboo dance performed by young dancers and spend the rest of your day snorkeling or diving with local guides. Next island visit is Palau. Now, officially, the Republic of Palau is an island country in the Micronesian sub-region of Oceania, and the Republic consists of 340 islands. Now, while the ship is anchored, certified divers have the opportunity to embark on 1 or 2 dives guided by the locals. For those preferring snorkeling, explore the stunning rock island and local guides. Um, you also have the opportunity to immerse yourself in the city's culture with a guided tour, including a visit to the excellent local museum. It'll be one of the largest townships that we visit on this 3-week sailing, so it'll give you an opportunity to explore a little bit of town life. Then we're off to Helen Reef. And on Helen Reef, you'll meet local rangers for insights into turtle conservation efforts before embarking on a guided nature walk, engage in bird watching activities, and then dive into the nearby reef systems for an unforgettable snorkeling, swimming, or diving experience. Now, located in the southwest island of Palau, Helen Reef is a large enclosed atoll with extensive reef flats and large channel complex, and a small island that is critical sea turtle and nesting site, and it's also a nesting site for many seabird species. We finish off this wonderful cruise, arriving at Sarong, and prepare for disembarkation mid-morning. Our crew will be there to help with additional information about the charter flight back to Darwin. Guests can also opt for a local Sarong tour with our guides who can share stories about its history, and culture. So there's many opportunities for water activities on this trip through Micronesia. Coral Expeditions provides a complement of snorkeling and diving equipment, including masks, snorkels, and fins, ensuring a comfortable and memorable experience. Now, wetsuits are available primarily for scuba diving, and while a limited selection may be available for snorkeling upon request, we recommend that guests who prefer to snorkel with a wetsuit bring their own to guarantee availability and optimal fit. Guests are, of course, welcome to bring their own equipment. Now, on our website, in the Plan Your Journey section, there's comprehensive information on snorkeling and scuba diving, or reach out to our friendly reservations staff. So that's the itinerary of this wonderful 3 weeks. Now let's have a look at your home away from home, the wonderful Coral Adventurer. Now, she was launched in April 2019. It's a tropical expedition ship. It's purpose designed to access all the areas that Coral Expeditions go to, both in Australia and internationally. Coral Adventure features spacious and vibrant living spaces. And it's the perfect balance between being large enough for ocean voyaging, which this trip through Micronesia certainly does, and yet creating the intimate and relaxed atmosphere for which Coral Expeditions is renowned. Now, Coral Adventurer embodies our Australian philosophy of adventure, relaxation, generosity, storytelling, and appreciation for the great outdoors. Carrying a maximum of 120 passengers, Coral Adventurer is purpose-built to take you closer to unspoilt vistas in comfort, style, and in safety. So looking into the interiors of Coral Adventurer, there's a main dining room where you'll enjoy your buffet breakfasts, a la carte lunches, and dinners. There's the bridge deck and lounge, where you have an opportunity to relax on those sea days. That's where also the guest lectures take place. There's some great artwork on board to enjoy, and of course it's a great alfresco area, the bridge deck bar, to enjoy some sundowner drinks. You've got a variety of cabin choices to cater for your needs and budgets, starting from the Coral Deck stateroom with porthole windows. All the cabins on board the Coral Adventurer and all of our ships, they are exterior facing with en suites. Then we go up to the promenade deck with the picture windows. And then we've got the bridge deck balcony staterooms with the balconies on board, and then finally the bridge deck suites offering wonderful en suites. Now, one of the key differences and advantages in Coral Expeditions is our Explorer tenders and the hydraulic launch system that you can see photographed there. What it enables us to do is bring these Explorer tenders up to the deck height. As you can see in that photo, it's super easy to get on and off the Explorer tenders very safely and quickly. And it's one of the unique things about the Coral Expeditions experience. Now, these explorer tenders are a great way to get out and about and enjoy these wonderful places that we visit. They feature the comfort of being protected from the sun with a roof. They've got seats with backs on them, which adds to the comfort of while you're traveling around. There's also PVC blinds that roll down on the sides, so if we get some inclement weather, you'll be protected from that. There's a toilet on board, which is super handy in these remote areas, and an audio system on board as well. Now, we don't just have the Explorer tenders, we also have Zodiacs on board. Now, these inflatable Zodiacs provide another exciting and flexible option for shore excursions and navigating narrow inlets and waterways. So take a ride on a Zodiac to explore vibrant islands up close as you soak in the panoramic views. Our Zodiacs are used for diving excursions by the crew to meet with local officials and when planning shore excursions and activities, and for also safety watches. Our Coral is known for its warm Australian hospitality. Our all Australian crew are passionate and proud and share the adventure with you, always attentive and caring with a friendly and approachable style in keeping with our Australian values. Now, one of the examples of our friendly Australian nature is that we have an open bridge policy. So guests have the opportunity to go on board the bridge as this gentleman is doing and chat to the captain. Now, Coral Expeditions was one of the first cruise operators to employ interpretive guides on our cruise, a tradition that continues today. Each trip includes a mix of our full-time guest lecturers who join the expedition team and special guest lecturers who are chosen for specific local knowledge. Your cruise will be led by a dedicated expedition leader who will work closely with the captain to determine our daily program, ensuring that the best use is made of prevailing weather and tidal conditions. Now, your expedition leader will join all shore excursions and activities, provide daily recaps and briefings, and is always on hand to answer any questions. The expedition team uses our ship's shallow draft, quick disembarkation capabilities, our special tender equipment, the Explorers and Zodiacs that we just talked about, and our open deck spaces on board to take you up close to the places that we visit. Now, your cruise fare covers everything that matters the most, including all the excursions, activities, meals and drinks, including your alcoholic drinks at lunch and dinner, your expert guides, taxes and fees, and also on this cruise that we're talking about, the charter flights to and from Cairns and Darwin. Now, we do have some other cruises that are happening in that part of the world in January and February next year, so feel free to check out those details as well. So that brings us to the conclusion of today's webinar. I really appreciate you taking the time to go through this wonderful trip with me. If you'd like some more details, you can see the email address for our reservations team and their phone number there, or by all means, you can contact your preferred travel agent who can give you all the details and pricing and availability on these trips. If you have family members or friends that you think might be interested, please feel free to forward this webinar to them, and it will also be posted on our YouTube page. Thanks again, and we look forward to seeing you hopefully on board soon. Bye for now.